So I made these brown butter cookies and they're delicious. They're like the perfect cookie. Look at these. Look, the perfect cookie. They're chewy, they're buttery, they're caramely, they're delicious. But I've just been trying to figure out a way that I can incorporate them into a drink, a coffee. And I think I figured out how. Let's do it. I have three main challenges. The first challenge is I don't want to go to the grocery store. I don't want to leave my house. So I got to use whatever is in that fridge. The second challenge is I need to figure out the best way to incorporate a floury and like mealy texture that a cookie is inside of a coffee. And the third thing is I want to have all of the elements of a brown butter cookie properly incorporated in the drink and reflected individually. All right, so let's game plan here a little bit. I wanted to figure out how I could incorporate the cookies with the milk. When I was flipping through this book, The Art of Coffee by Ryan Castells, I came across their like s'mores copycat recipe, and the way that they infused the milk with the graham cracker was super inspiring. And I feel like the graham cracker and the cookie are very similar as far as the texture goes. They're both crumbly, they're both floury. The way that they incorporated the graham crackers was they infused it with the milk, and then they strained out the cookie pieces with a nut milk bag. I have all of those things, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. Milk's in the fridge, and now I have to start thinking about what are all the elements of a good brown butter cookie. And the first one, of course, that I thought of was brown butter / caramel. The second thing I thought of was chocolate from the chocolate chips. And the third thing I thought of was vanilla. The best part about cooking things and making it at home yourself is that you get to taste what you've made. So good. Needs a little bit of salt. All right, I'm over here now because the sun's setting. Caramel, cookie milk, espresso, ice, chocolate around the rim, whipped cream, and then maybe chocolate chips with a cookie garnish, something like that. Sounds good. Hopefully it looks good. But first, we need to strain out the cookie pieces from this cookie milk. So we got our cookie milk. It tastes like cookies, but now we have to make some espresso and assemble the final drink. All right, we need to start by decorating our cup. And then we'll take our cup. We chocolate rimmed it. I'm just gonna use the caramel spoon too. Throw in our espresso and caramel mixture. Then we can take some of our cookie milk. Now some of our ice. Then I'm gonna take some of my whipped cream. Some chocolate chips. And then finally, top it off with a partially eaten cookie. Look at this. Wow. The real question though is, how does this thing taste? It's unreal. It's so good. Successful. This was good.